Hello, fellow tarnished. How's everyone doing? Sin Sermon Gaming here. Today I want to show off a very cool fire build. This build is very popular. It's been around for a while. It was discovered. You can make tweaks and minor twists to it. But the bread and butter is going to be this weapon right here. This hideously cool looking weapon called the Blasphemous Blade. You get it from defeating a boss called Rykard. I do not want to spoil anything. I'm not about that. I'm sure there's 1,000 or more videos showing you how to get this weapon. My goal is to show you what it does, how cool it can be, and if you want to spend your time going to get it. I'll also show you some of the better buffs for it, some good talismans. Basically a good way that this weapon can carry you through this game. I believe this is probably the best weapon in the game as far as PvE goes. It's not very good for PvP, just because it's very dependent on one thing and one thing only, and that is the Taker's Flame, which is this little baby right here. It's the L2. Sends fire out and a very good stretch to destroy your enemies. When you use Taker's Flame, it gives HP back to you. So even if you're just hitting enemies, you don't have to kill them. Just hitting them gives your HP back. Let's take a look at the weapon. Blasphemous Blade plus 10 is I have it at plus 10 because this was the first weapon that I really enjoyed, and it carried me through my first playthrough. Carried me. It's a great sword. The Taker's Flames is the L2 or left trigger, the special skill for the weapon art. And that's what gives you your HP back when you hit enemies. It has strength scale, dex scale, and faith scale. At plus 10, you have B, C, and C. Faith being the strongest, C and C for strength and dex with your quality. If you're a lower level, this thing you can get it up to plus 5, plus 6. About the time that you get to the area where you get the weapon, you should be able to get up to about plus 6 pretty easily. It does use Somber Smithing Stones. 22 Strength, 15 Dex, 21 Faith are the requirements. I would highly recommend pumping. If you're nowhere near my level, I'm 429. I'm a very high level. I would get Strength and Faith to the minimum, since you have to put 22 in Strength to begin with. You might as well carry it on before you do Dex and Faith. Faith is also the one I'd carry up to get them to at least 40 or 60 to hit those soft caps. The weapon's amazing. Here in just a minute, I'll show you the attack power. I'm carrying the Erd Tree Seal plus 10. Has S faith scaling. You're already pumping points into faith. Might as well carry one that has faith scaling with you. We're not using many incantations in this build. You can, if you just got some that you think are cool or fun and you want to use, feel free. But I go with this because I'm pumping a lot of points into faith, so might as well go with the one that has S scaling for faith. For my outfit, I'm just rocking the Fire Monk outfit, the hood, the armor, the gauntlets, and greaves. You can farm this. It takes a while, and you may have to respec your arcane, boost your arcane, use your silver scarab, whatever you need to do to farm this. But you can farm this set, and it's a very cool set. I do believe it also offers fire damage negation. You won't fight a lot of enemies with fire damage negation, but it looks cool, and it's not a bad perk to have. For the talismans, we want to use Fire Scorpion Charm. Raises fire attack, but lowers damage negation. This weapon does fire attack on your basic attacks, your R1, right bumper, R2 power attacks, and your Ash of War skill that comes with the weapon Taker's Flame. It all does fire damage. So anytime you're boosting fire, you're boosting damage on this weapon, no matter the attack. Shard of Alexander greatly boosts the attack power of skills. This is always a go-to if you're going to be spamming that L2 or left trigger button a lot, putting out your skill on the constant. In this weapon, that's what you're going to be doing. So I would highly recommend this. If you don't have this, this is kind of hard to get. It takes a while. You could definitely use the Warrior Jar Shard, which is a lot easier to get. And this one greatly boosts the attack power skills. This one boosts it. So either way, you can get it boosted. And use the lesser one that's a little bit easier to get. Carrying Filk Tree Crest lowers FP consumed by skills, which is great. That's what you want for this weapon, because you're going to be using more FP than you are healing. So I would recommend, just for the purpose of this, I'm just staying how it is, but I would recommend switching these around. Maybe do more FP and less health flask, just because you're going to be going through FP more than you're going to be using the health flask, the Crimson Tears, because this weapon's going to heal you, and you're going to use FP to heal yourself by doing the attack that comes with the weapon. To the last talisman, we have the Ritual Sword Talisman, sorry. Raises attack power when HP is at maximum. You're going to be at max health a lot with this weapon. Unless something's just tearing through you and you don't have time to get your skill off, you're going to be at max HP. If you can get the skill off, you're going to be pumping health back in yourself and doing damage. For the Wondrous Physic, I like to use the Flame Shrouding Crack Tier with this weapon, which temporarily boosts fire attack damage, like we said, along with the Scorpion Charm. Anything fire damage is going to boost. You're going to boost with this weapon. I like to use the Cerulean Hidden Tier. Eliminates all FP cost. This is really good for when you go into a boss room and you can just pump out that Taker's Flame. You're getting health back. You're not using your FP. It saves you some FP. There's a few other things you can run with this if you really wanted to, but I recommend anything that saves you some FP, because you're going to be pumping FP. For the armament, sitting at plus 10 with my stats. If you look to the right where it says right armament 1, attack power 1144. That is at base. And to me, that's insane. Let's boost it. So if we carry our incantations with us, the main things, these are just for fun. They're not important. Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength are going to be the two that you really want. Golden Vow is faith-based. Flame Grant Me Strength is physical and fire damage boost, which we're going to be doing. And I will even crack my tier just to get that extra little fire boost damage. And we are sitting at 1699. Now that is insane. 1699. That's pretty good for a weapon that gives you health back upon attack. Health back. It's crazy. So let's go play with this baby. I'm gonna two-hand it. Let's see what 1446. Something wore off. Let's hit old big boy here. He's mad now. But the range on this is awesome. He's down. His buddy got me. He's down. He's ready to go. Oh, if I can get it. Oh, I didn't get it. It's okay. I'm still gonna take him out. That was my bad. I missed that. Let's see if you can get me. I'm too close. Should do the trick. Oh, he's done. And look at my FP. Look at my HP. Well, it went away. HP is at full. And I did not heal once. I did not pop any Crimson Tears. I did the weapon art, let it do its magic, and it will heal you. Alright, we're gonna go to let's go to Caleb. See if we can knock some doggos around. And the weapon's incredibly strong. It's very strong, but the good thing is this is probably the best quality of life weapon in the game because it does very good damage. It's a little difficult to get, but it's not super difficult. It is possible, very, very possible. It took me about 6 tries to defeat the boss just because I didn't understand how there's a special weapon to defeat the boss. I didn't understand how it worked. But once I figured it out, it was no problem. And I did it before there was guides. So, alright, we're gonna... So he's done called his buddies. Gonna hit with this, should one-shot him. Boom, he's done. Okay, where's his buddies at? I know they were coming. Got both of them. Insane. One shot. See the range? Boom. Should have ran the other way, doggo. Should have ran the other way. Let's go, now that I see him, let's go over here and see how Big Bird's doing. See what I can do to Big Bird. Just measures. I'm gonna buff because I want to see what it can do. Because these things are tough and they will mess you up. Let's see if we can mess him up first. Boom! One shot. One shot, Big Bird. To me, those things tore me up. They tore me up the first time coming through here. And look at my health. Let's see if I can take a little damage. There we go. Yeah. He gave me a good bit of damage. Alright, doggo. Okay, look at that chunk of health we got back. Boom. Health full, 2 attacks. Health full, no healing. But you see the FP cost. It's probably a better idea to have more FP tiers than health flask, I'm sorry. Look, even the regular attack. Well, okay. Gives you health back. Look. Even the regular attacks. Health back. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for. Yeah, health back does amazing damage, has incredible weapon skills. Moveset's not that bad. Let's heal the rest of it. Ready? Boom, full health. Go to sleep, doggo. Look at that. Look at that. Incredible. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, the name of this outfit is the Fire Monk. Sorry. Is the Fire Monk hood, Fire Monk armor, Fire Monk gauntlets, Fire Monk greaves. I'm sure there's a guide to farm them somewhere. I do not have one for you. Please find another great YouTuber who can show you where to get them. I know you have to farm them, so be ready for that. But it does look cool, and I do believe it offers fire damage negation. It's like the fire giants. thing there on the chest of their armor. It's pretty cool. Weapon is Blasphemous Blade. It's a great sword. Taker's Flame is the super awesome weapon skill that comes with it. Archery Seal. One last quick look at everything in case you want to pause. I will go over the names and not just pictures. So we have the Fire Scorpion Charm, Shard of Alexander, Carrion Filgrid Crest, Ritual Sword Talisman. And then we're using the Flame Shrouded Crack Tier, temporarily boost fire attacks, and Cerulean Hidden Tier eliminates all FP consumption. So there you go. I hope you guys try it out. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend it. Like I said, this is a build that has, not the entire build, but this weapon has been well known for a while. A lot of people have used it. It's a great way if you're struggling, especially. Try to get your hands on this thing, and it will help you tremendously to make it through some of these in-game bosses. Hope you all have a wonderful day. If you got the time and you like the video, please like, sub, and share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it every little bit as I'm trying to grow this channel. Once again, fancy spin for the win. You guys have a